Mr. Burroughs, you have an agenda item or something you want to?
Yes, point of personal privilege. Thank you. Colleagues and members of the community, for the first time in a very long time, I voted for the budget. One of the reasons that I voted for the budget was because the board asked to the county executive for $53 million in order to properly compensate our employees. Unfortunately, the county executive removed the $53 million and did not.
Mr. Burroughs, that's not a point of personal privilege.
No, it is.
This is an argument on something that will come before us on the agenda for which we will have time to discuss. And so I'm not going to allow a point of personal privilege to be a political statement. That's not what a point of personal privilege is, and I'm not going to allow it. You have every right and opportunity to say
Who
it
are you to determine the definition of point of personal privilege?
Because point of personal privilege, if you want to thank someone in the audience, you can look at it. Point of personal privilege is if you want to say congratulations to someone.
I can only do it if it's positive.
We have
something that you like.
No, something that is not part of the political process that we're going to be on an agenda item that none of the rest of us have the ability to debate. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but as a point of personal privilege is not an item for which there is a, for which it is a political issue. So we're going to have plenty of time to talk about the budget. You have every right to say any and everything you want to say about the budget. And I absolutely am not trying to stop you from doing that, but we want to do it in a point where we all can talk about the budget, where we all can talk about the things that we want to and need to say about this political effort. And so that's just not a point of personal privilege.
I mean, I won't continue because I don't want to prolong the meeting. But I handle this all public in another setting. I am disappointed in your ruling. I think it's inappropriate, and I also think it's a conflict of interest because I'm talking about the county executive who you are related to.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not even going to go into that because I'm trying to treat you with respect, but that can be a one-way street, but it won't be a one-way street for long. All right. Let's move on then to the budget consent agenda, and I will yield the floor